Hey Cross Park, good Friday afternoon to you. A little leadership update. As we met last night as elders, we discussed the new directive from Mecklenburg County Public Health and what it means for us. Of course, we saw it when it came out Tuesday, and so we've been talking, praying, reading about it. We've been trying to get clarity on what we should do. The public health director has stated that the directive is just that. It is a strong recommendation. It is not a mandate or an executive order, and that each individual or entity has to decide how to interact with it. The idea of the order is to say that we are indeed experiencing our highest numbers yet in the various ways of COVID hospitalizations, percent positive, etc. And therefore, they're encouraging people to minimize risk and minimize the opportunity for transmission. We have not had any outbreaks that we know of at church. We've not had transmission that we know of in the parking lot. Patrick Filno, one of our elders, is also a doctor, and he got updates from Novant yesterday about data on COVID in the region. So we've looked at all these things, and we have concluded that we are going to continue to meet regularly in the parking lot. We're not canceling our in-person service. In fact, we're planning to meet at 11 a.m. this Sunday. We're finishing our series on being named by God, so look forward to seeing as many of you as possible there. It is supposed to be 42 currently is what the weather apps say. 42 at 11 a.m. We basically are saying if it's going to be under 40, we will postpone or cancel the service. If it's going to be 40 or above, sitting in the sun particularly, it's not too terrible. So bundle up and come join us Sunday morning. Now, we're doing several things. We're already meeting outside, right? That's the big one. And it does seem that in all the data and all the experts, being outside is the safest way to meet. So we're going to continue to do that. We think it's a very positive thing. It lowers our risks substantially. But it is true that Charlotte is experiencing its highest surge in numbers yet from the whole pandemic. So we do want to redouble our efforts to be careful. We don't want to pass on COVID at church, if at all possible. And even though we're all getting tired of COVID restrictions and COVID protocols, we want to encourage you to redouble your efforts to be safe. So we're emphasizing many of the same things that you're hearing all the time. We do want you to wear a mask. We really encourage you to wear a mask the entire service. It's normal, natural, as you sit down with your family or as you sing, to want to take your mask off. Unfortunately, it does seem that singing is probably the riskiest thing that we do in terms of passing on the virus at church. So I strongly encourage you to sing with your mask on. It's not that bad. I mean, it's no one's favorite. I don't enjoy it, but you can still sing and still enjoy worshiping even with your mask on. In order to try to encourage us to keep our masks on in the next couple of weeks, we are not going to serve hot chocolate Sunday morning. And we also, this Sunday, we were planning to have communion. We are just going to cancel that, and we'll go back, hopefully, to communion regularly scheduled with our February communion date. So no hot chocolate for the next 3 weeks, no communion this Sunday, just to help us keep our masks on. Also, we do want to remind you to try to sit by households and to try to sit with 6 feet between households. You know, sitting next to someone from another household for an extended period of time, viral load, as Patrick was reminding us, happens over an extended period of time. So if you're going to sit next to someone for a whole hour, outside makes it a lot better, but still it's better to have distance. So if you can try to have 6 feet between households, we would greatly appreciate it. Now, we believe this combination of being outside, plus masks, plus social distancing makes our service a very low risk endeavor. I found a COVID risk model simulator on the Yale website this week, Yale Med School, and I put in all the various parameters for how we're doing business at church. And outside with masks and with distance makes it very low risk. We were very near the bottom of the risk spectrum. So you can't avoid all risk in life. We don't think you can. We also don't want to unnecessarily amp up the risk. And so we're trying to be good neighbors to one another and to Charlotte by encouraging you that if you come and join us, please try to do this safely as possible with masks and with distancing. Also, if you're feeling sick or if you have been exposed and are waiting on test results, or if you know you are positive for COVID, please don't come. Give it the time to wait out until you are sure you don't have it, or until you've passed your period of being contagious. Also, if you're uncomfortable for any reason, if you don't like this video, or maybe just you feel like we're not being safe enough, or maybe you think we're being too safe by encouraging people to wear masks for the whole service. If you're very uncomfortable for whatever reason, encourage you. We have the digital service that we're creating each week, so you can go there for now. We really appreciate your patience and your prayers. I was joking with another pastor yesterday. Whoever thought we'd be debating and discussing some of the things that we have to right now, just to see if we can have a church service each week. So thank you for your patience with the process. We are looking forward to meeting together this Sunday. Hopefully we'll see some of you outside in the parking lot, and the rest of you will see you in the digital service. Cross Park, thanks for your time.